Today we're gonna talk about how to invest $100, 2 things to avoid and 4 ideas to consider. Let's go! Okay, first things first, this is not financial advice. I am just a random guy on the internet talking into a camera in an empty room. So definitely do your own research on the topic. This will be just my personal opinion. And second, this video is about investing $100 once, not every week, not every month, just once. If you have an amount like $100 or any other that you want to invest consistently, good job, by the way, you're awesome. Then there will be another video on that topic as well. Cool, with that out of the way, the first thing I would avoid is long-term safe investments like the S&P 500. What? But everyone says that going long-term and safe is the best way to invest. I know, but not with $100. The S&P 500 returns about 8% a year, so that would translate to $8 in a whole year. Oh, way too low. If you want to make any kind of meaningful returns, you should be thinking about a more aggressive strategy. The second thing we want to avoid is gambling. Although you can win really fast, you can lose your money just as quickly. If you didn't know, all of the games in a casino are designed to make you lose long term, so you might walk away with 1 or 2 victories. But if you keep visiting the tables, you will lose money consistently because of math. Okay, now what you should actually do. The first and most obvious investment is you. You should invest in yourself. Nothing will bring back more value in your life than improving your knowledge about a topic, or learning a new skill, or just generally taking care of yourself. And to achieve this, read books and go to your local seminars. The 2 books I would recommend is Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki and How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. They cost around $10 each. I am not sponsored by these and I don't even have an affiliate link for Amazon. These books just changed my life so much that I am happy to recommend them to anyone. Rich Dad Poor Dad will teach you the basics about business and assets, and How to Win Friends will make you working with other people just so much easier. Plus, your personality will be significantly easier to tolerate. Okay, but you can't improve your mind and ignore your body. So investment number 1B is to buy a gym pass. Working out is essential if you want to be the best version of yourself, so I'm not gonna go into great details about this. You know, you have to just do it. The hard part is building that habit of going to the gym regularly. Pro tip, you can listen to audiobooks while you are working out for maximum efficiency. Wow! I do this and it helps me not realize how tired I am while working out or running, so it's easier to, just keep going. Second way to invest is to start a side hustle. But yeah, I know it's only $100. How's it gonna be enough to start a whole new business? Well, what if I told you that it will be plenty and you can even double your money? The way I would do it is just go out and take advantage of the circumstances. Is it raining? Then sell umbrellas. Is it hot? Sell water in the park. You can buy a bottled water for like $1 and sell it for $2. That's it. That easy, you just double your money. Or if going out and selling is not your thing, just become a teacher. You can set up a basic website, post a few flyers and even do Facebook ads, and you are still within that $100 budget. Plus, COVID is still lurking in the shadows, so you can get away with teaching from home. But to do this, you still need to have a skill or knowledge that people are willing to pay for to learn. The third way to profit on that $100 is to flip stuff. Just go on Facebook Marketplace or eBay and take a look on the inventory. You can find underpriced items or even free stuff that you can just take. I see a lot of furniture, for example. You can buy an old cabinet for cheap, do a bit of maintenance, paint it properly and sell it. And the best thing is you are doing good for the environment too, because that item has a new life now and is not going to a landfill. When I take a walk anywhere near my home, I always take a look at the trash containers to see if there is anything useful next to them. I call it treasure hunting because that's exactly what it is. Recently, for example, I saw an old bed frame and I brought it up and made it into a vertical garden. Now I am planting some fresh herbs and veggies into just used cans, and I will paint those white for looks. Now we can go out to the balcony with my girlfriend, pick some fresh veggies and eat them for dinner. And let me tell you, they taste so much better than store-bought. And just about a month ago, someone threw out a 55-inch smart TV, big TV, and it had no picture, but I managed to repair it and it sold for like $200. Now I realize not everybody is going to be able to do these things. I'm an engineer, so I have affinity to electronic things and repairs and just like that. But the name of the game is use your skills. If you're good at something, never do it for free. And the fourth and last investment idea is short-term calculated risk trades. Now, I left this one for last because this is by far the hardest one to pull off. I am talking about penny stocks, leverage trades where you are basically trading with borrowed money, and of course everyone's favorite, cryptocurrency. You will need a lot of practice and research to be able to make consistent profits with these, and you have to be prepared to take losses because there will be losing trades, no way around it. And remember, it should never be about gambling. You only take trades when you have an edge over the market. But if you are willing to put in the work and you stay profitable consistently, you can turn that $100 into a lot more very, very quickly. And when you've mastered it, then you can apply the same techniques to larger positions and thus increasing your overall returns as well. Now, I've been trying to master day trading myself, but again, it is very, very hard. However, if you do manage to get it right, then it's basically printing money out of thin air. And that's all of them. Once again, my opinion on how to invest $100. What to avoid is long-term, low-yield investments like the S&P 500 and gambling. And what to go for is invest in yourself, start a side hustle, flip items, and do short-term calculated risk trades, aka day trading. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. This was the first video on the channel, so if it helped you, then do subscribe. I will be making a lot more of these, and gaining followers is my #1 priority now. Alright, see you in the next one. If it did help you, then do subscribe. Recently, for example, flipping items. Just go on Facebook,